Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we are talking about large predators and their roles in nature. We've already talked a little bit about predators, but I wanted to talk about it in a little bit more detail. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on them, but we are going to talk about them. This is not even the video that I had planned, but it just works out that this is what's in my book, so we're going with it. Okay. So these are some sort of typical North American predators. We have our black bear. We have two examples of mountain lion. We have a polar bear, a grizzly or brown bear, and we have our spirit bear. I do have two others that I need to get. That would be the coyote and the wolf. I don't have those yet. But let's get into the video. So large predators come in many forms, from polar bears to sperm whales. Oh, I guess I could bring out the sperm whale. But we're not going to. We'll keep what we have up. For today's purposes, though, we're only going to be looking at large mammalian predators. Again, I'm not getting him out. A sperm whale is a predator, but we're going to focus today's video on land predators. So, predators can influence the structure of their ecosystems. And how do they do that? Well, we're going to talk about that. So, ecosystems are ruled from the top up, meaning that these guys, they set the tone for their environments that they live in. Predators keep prey population in check, which in turn influences the plant species that grow in a habitat. So it really helps in a lot of different ways, but that's one of the things that it helps. So they tend to take out the sick, the old, the injured, and the young. And yeah, that may suck, and it may not be pretty, but that's nature. That's what these guys do. These are not animals that are designed to be our pets. These are animals that are designed to go out and hunt their food. Okay, that's what they do. So, they reduce the spread of disease amongst their prey species. So, different animals hunt different food, but they all help keep that disease from running rampant. Predators help to keep prey moving, and that's important too, because if the prey doesn't move around, they're going to eat away if a herbivore is kept on their toes, they're going to move around, and they're going to feed in different areas within the ecosystem that they live in. A predator who leaves kills behind is also feeding other animals. So, a kill that maybe a black bear makes might feed ravens or coyotes. A kill that a polar bear makes is going to help the Arctic foxes and some of the birds that live up there as well. Sadly, though, predators have been wiped out in many areas, so they're definitely not as common as they used to be. And which is sad. Consider the following, if you will. In my home state of Indiana, large predators were eliminated sometime in the 1800s. And a large part of that has to do with farmers and their animals, because you don't want to lose your livestock to a predator. That takes money away from you. So, Although we have had confirmed sightings of both black bear and cougar, along with coyote, although coyote really is more of a scavenger, we'll include him in that. Officials don't believe that we have a wild breeding population within the state, but that may come at some point in the future. Also consider this. By the early 1900s, grizzly bear populations were reduced to 2% of their historical populations in the lower 48 states. We need to figure that out, because these animals, although they could potentially take human life, they do also have benefits, and we need to look at that, consider the possibilities, and at least be open to the idea of, hey, in some areas of the state, maybe there's room for these animals. Certainly in an area where there's a lot of people, you may not want a cougar living. You may not want a bear living. But other states have them. So we need to consider how we can live with these animals and then do it. This is Nature Guy X46, asking you to subscribe if you're not. Click that notification bell so you know when my next video is coming out. And give this video a like, because that helps me out. So, goodbye. We will be looking at these animals later in other videos. So, goodbye.